Yo, what's up? Today we'll be talking some more Need for Speed Unbound. We just got our second trailer and it showcases more of what you can expect from this new art style with a mix of realistic cars and graffiti, like anime style. So this new trailer is action-packed, not very long, it's less than a minute, but it does show gameplay and you get a good idea of what you can expect from the look and feel of this game. Now, this is unlike any other Need for Speed. It's so creative and different than any other racing game that I really think it has a chance to stand out and be one of the most memorable racing experiences in terms of arcade racers, at least. So we're going to talk in detail about what this new drop entails, and there's more information coming until December 2nd. There's a couple more drops they've announced that we'll be releasing, whether it be videos, written blogs, or what, but I'll be sure to cover it once it happens. But for now, let's go ahead and discuss drop number 2. The world is your canvas in Need for Speed Unbound. Graffiti comes to life. Expand your self-expression as you ride through Lakeshore equipped with a high-energy visual and sound effects that reflect how you drive. Sounds pretty sick, doesn't it? Let's read on and see what else we have. Need for Speed Unbound is everything like past Need for Speed titles, and yet nothing like them at all. The game is like a classic, generation-defining muscle car that gets resurrected and redesigned with the style and bravado of tomorrow, and the same growling engine, or new humming battery, that peeled out in your parents' and or your grandparents' dreams. Need for Speed Unbound fulfills your need for speed, but in a way that's unique and tailored to you. Keeps sounding better and better. Let's be clear, you can still whip around hyper-realistic cars and breathtaking locales. In Need for Speed Unbound, your self-exploration goes beyond the garage and expands your canvas, exposing you to all the vast elements that make your Need for Speed an adventure, a lifestyle, and an art form. With this new addition to the Need for Speed universe, your avenues and boulevards to self-expression are unbound, from the cars and clothes to the streets and tire marks your car leaves behind. A quote from the devs: "We wanted to deliver an art style that matters for gameplay, one that clearly celebrates player actions, enhances the player experience, and rewards them along the way. We wanted to take players to that next level in Need for Speed Unbound with our driving effects, which we call tags. Just like the street artists who creatively subvert the cityscapes around them, you'll be able to tag the world and leave everyone in your dust. Tags come to life when you deploy your boosting powers, which are earned through actions like drifting, jumps, and near misses, and also appear as dramatic customizable events that paint the surrounding world, including illustrative lines that etch around the curves of your car. Through tags, you and your car become the artist, and the city is your canvas." Need for Speed Unbound's realistic-looking world and cars really help ground the visuals. Taking inspiration from street art and other media, we creatively subvert the characters and visual effects, turning them into an expressionless illustrations of you and your actions. It's literally graffiti coming to life. If you're somebody who doesn't like this graffiti style art, you are able to not install these parts on your car to where it won't do that. Now, I don't know what that will mean when it comes to multiplayer matches. I'm sure other people will still be able to do it, and you'll have to deal with that. But if you're playing single player and you're just racing around town by yourself, you can not have to deal with this art style. I personally don't see myself turning off because it's so visually stunning, but some people are going to prefer the less busy look, and they have that option. I'm just wondering how much are they going to be able to avoid, because there's only so much you can do, because other people are going to be wanting to do it. Other AI might have it, so I don't know if it's going to be a setting that you can turn off or if it's just going to be a part that you can install, and then if other people install it, you'll have to deal with it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Street art has always been an important aspect of street culture. With an irreverence that has long inspired Need for Speed, it is an incredibly creative form of self-expression, and like street racing, it represents an unruly freedom to express yourself against rules and restrictions. Need for Speed Unbound features a diverse collection of street art styles from multiple artists across the world, including Centrock and JC Riviera. These revered artists are painting Need for Speed Unbound with their signature style, artworks that not only add to the backdrop of the game, but can also be collected and applied to your car in the form of wraps. Alongside tags, you can continue to express your personal style through your cars in greater detail and grandeur. You will now have access to new wrap content and full kit selections, as well as exciting new ways of customization with part removal, where you can expose the mechanical guts of your car, intimidate competition before you even creep up to the starting line. It doesn't end with tags, wraps, and parts. The player's wardrobe will get an upgrade too. Need for Speed Unbound's characters are unapologetically expressive with new fashion collaborations. Character self-expression in Need for Speed Unbound goes beyond just the clothes you wear. With additional cosmetic changes and customizable poses, you can truly show off in key moments, like race wins, creating characters that are brimming with attitude. The same goes for Need for Speed Unbound. It's full of attitude, creativity, adventure, style, and camaraderie. Well, a lot of that information is definitely brand new. Some of it's kind of just, hinting at what to expect from the game and still kind of a teaser only. But we got to see the gameplay. We got a lot of information about tags and customization and how all that's going to work. I think the coolest part out of all that is the ability to show the internals of your car. So I imagine having like a souped up engine and you have a clear hood, or your engine's just setting out kind of like an old muscle car, and you can show that off. That's pretty sick. But along with that, just the graffiti, the way it outlines your car, the way when you boost it leaves, like a trail, and when you leave skid marks on the ground, that leaves unique colors. It reminds me kind of that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game mode Graffiti, where you do tricks and whoever gets the high score paints the map and you try to take over the map with your color. It looks a lot like that. That's about the only thing I can compare this to, but this is racing. It's not skateboarding. So nothing really like this out there, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. Let me know what you're thinking there down in the comments. Leave something for me and we'll have a conversation about Need for Speed Unbound or any other Need for Speed game that you've ever played. If you miss, Underground, maybe this is the return to Underground. They're not claiming that's what it is, but it has a lot of the similar vibes with a huge twist on it with its new art style. So let me know what you're thinking. I appreciate you watching this video. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to do that. I'll have more content like this coming soon. And that's all I got for you. Peace. See you later.